Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Bloodstained Curse of the Moon! That was actually pretty good. Ooh, stage 4!
Defiler of Taboos.
What about Taboos? So anyway, I think we're nearing the end of the game, and it's kind of bittersweet. I mean, this has been a lot of fun, and I can't stress enough how much I want you guys to buy this game. It's a $9 retro-style Castlevania look-alike that is awesome.
Castlevania.
And it's only $9, so...
Yeah. The only problem is every time you keep splatting those people, I keep getting, like, stains all over me, like, red stuff keeps coming out.
This is nothing. I actually, you know, I was really surprised. We get very few comments to begin with, but I read a comment where I think a parent was outraged that we were playing this game. They're like, Bloodstained is really family-friendly, and it's like, this is an 8-bit game. You can't get more friendly than an 8-bit game.
Why would they say that? This game is rated like E, I think.
No, it's rated T. But it's 8-bit.
we play up to teen-rated stuff. This is Castlevania. How would she not know what that is?
No, I think it was a dude. I can't tell anymore with parent narratives, like, on, like, our complaints. The
amount of ignorance of some parents, it just baffles my mind, like, about certain things. Like, if you had a Mario character and he was on a, like, murder spree, it would be totally fine.
Yahoo!
But as long as you add the term
I'm not gonna stop some Goombas!
But as long as you have vampires, then they're like, oh, now I feel uncomfortable, when in reality...
I don't see vampires, I see sprites.
So you're saying, so basically, when you see a tiny, like, 8-bit splat, and it looks like a packet of ketchup, you stepped on it.
I was gonna say gushers, but...
Like, that's not even, I wouldn't even rate this teen, really.
No,
it's
I mean,
not,
I'll put it to this way. I mean, you could tell the difference by the N64 what a really, you know, gory, not appropriate game for kids to play would be. But back in the Super Nintendo and the NES days, there were very few 16-bit games that would be not appropriate for kids to play because it was all cartoon violence and...
You can't make a non-appropriate game for the NES if you tried, because...
The closest one that I can think of on the Sega Genesis was Shakan the Forever Man. That was technically... I think that was rated for, like, teenagers, like, above, you know, what most of the ratings were.
The only way I feel like you could make an inappropriate game for kids on the NES would be... like with the text, like if you were swearing in the text all
that wasn't really common back then, though.
Yeah, it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't, so it's like...
Oh, yeah!
Oh my god!
Alfred steps it up!
What did you just do?
I froze that fool. I was like, I'm gonna bring in Alfred just like, for the heck of it.
Tap.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I mean, let's see if it works again. Yes! Okay, that's sweet.
I just realized that, you know, we go to such lengths to please parents that are not even... There are channels, I will not say who, but are mainly E-rated, but they will literally play a M-rated game if forced to once in a while on their channel, and we've never done that. We don't have any M-rated games, but yet parents still get mad at us. And
doesn't make
like,
any sense.
Can never...
Oh, that is so awesome.
You really can't please that. You can't please people that are so uninformed about games that they jump to conclusions that are just preposterous, and then you're trying to explain to them that, like, this is crazy, but they're just like, no. I saw the word blood in the title, so...
What I find interesting, though, I mean, Iga's a genius. The reason why people are really latching onto this game is because, let's face it, it is Castlevania. Bloodstained is in the title of the game, but it is so small, and they have Curse of the Moon, like, so
really
big with that giant C,
that
like the old school Castlevania.
From far away, it looks like it is the title of a Castlevania game. Yeah,
I mean,
because of the C.
You could have just called the series Curse of the Moon, you know, and people would just be like, whoa, you know.
Yeah, I know. If it said it was just... I wonder if that parent would... Oh, wow, you did it again!
Alfred is awesome.
That's really hilarious. I wonder if they expected you to do that or not.
I mean, Alfred, he has the lowest health out of everybody in this game. So, I mean, to have him be, like, really OP alchemy or magic-wise, I think it's hilarious.
That's a really cool strategy, actually, to use him for key points.
No.
I used to get so worried about parents, but it's just like... you know, we're done talking about it, but it's an NES
I'm
game.
done talking about it.
I'm done. It's
Amber
an
could
NES.
go...
It's an NES game. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not. It's a Switch game that's like an NES.
No! Why? Why the stupid
he got
portrait
you.
again? All right, you know what? Alfred's gonna step up. We're gonna see if freezing spell works against mean portrait. No.
May I say one more thing?
No.
If this game isn't appropriate, then so is dressing up for Halloween at school. There you go. I'm done.
That doesn't really make sense, but okay. Yes, Alfred. Okay. All right, that was awesome. That was worth it. Okay, so Alfred, he has his moments, but now, of course, Zangetsu is toast, which is it's kind of a bummer. Let's see. I could freeze that guy, or I could. There's no meat in the wall. Who plays the vampire dude for a while?
All right, so I'm done talking about it.
I hope so.
I am. It's really hard for me.
Yeah, no, because
sometimes I'm not sure if people understand my point, so I just want to say it 40 times.
No, I think it's pretty clear
that I'm insane.
Yeah, it's getting kind of cringy. Okay, so
I was gonna talk about vampires, but apparently I shouldn't.
All right, so
I'm done.
Let's see. With I forgot this dude's name. It's like Gebel or something. I still think he looks like Alucard, but
yeah, he
basically
does look like
just
Alucard.
turn into a bat, go to doors. I mean, you can hang out on these platforms, but you can't like you know, do the other stuff.
I was gonna say he's pretty cool looking when he's just like standing there all regal and stuff.
Well, he's folding his arms. Oh, you think you're a big problem, huh? No, I don't think so. Bye. That's fun.
Alright.
Wait, I don't know how to... The skeleton guy is pointing for that door up there, but I don't really see a way of breaking it.
Are those skeleton people alive, or no?
No, they said they're supposed to be fallen people. I don't understand how their hands are moving, though. But, I mean, then again, there are undead creatures walking around. It makes sense to have fallen adventurers who just happen to have canes and nothing else.
They all are wearing the same outfit, which is kind of weird.
Well, they're green, they're blue, and each skeleton that you find that points the way points a different direction.
You just killed a fairy!
Well, fairies are usually bad in Castlevania games.
Yeah, I actually believe fairies are evil in real life too, but...
That's fun, Amber. Tinkerbell loves you.
No, Tinkerbell isn't a real depiction of how a fairy would be.
Okay! Now I can kind of side with people about how this isn't family friendly. Make kids think there's monsters under their bed and stuff like that. But let's face it, most of the people that are watching this series, they're our age. These are people that love Castlevania. And, I mean, I love the fact that this game is getting so much love on the internet right now. There are a lot of people in their 30s and late 20s who are playing this and, you know, just really having a blast with it because this is Castlevania. This is the Castlevania formula. It's got a lot of the principal people that worked on the game.
Oh my gosh!
Oops.
That's hilarious. One hit.
I don't remember a character being this OP, in Castlevania because, I mean, you had Sypha in her robes and stuff like that, and her firepower, yes, it was powerful, but at the same time, I mean, it had a short range. Alfred's abilities from his shield to block, like, Dragon's Breath, his Ice Blade, and what other move does... I don't know what other move he has. I think he only has, like, 2 or 3 spells, but, I mean, they're all really useful.
I mean, like, even... I don't know. Never mind. Oh, you got past the fairies.
Yeah, I got past everything because I can fly.
Count yourself lucky that you're alive to, you know, get past the fairies there.
More alive than Zangetsu is right now, because he's kind of... Zan is...
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking, cause my family didn't allow my brothers to play a lot of games, but they were totally fine with Castlevania.
Castlevania's awesome.
I know. What's Castlevania?
This is why Amber was on the debate team. She can't stop. Okay, so let's go with... I could freeze this guy, or we could just do it the old-fashioned way to show how difficult it actually is to fight these monsters. So that way you guys get a comparison between OP Alfred and everybody else in the cast.
I was only on the debate team for 1 year.
I don't care. Okay. It shows. Because you don't let things go. Just,
okay.
For live streams, it's terrible when this happens, but short series like this... Pineapple! Moving on. Alright, so
the moon looks beautiful, don't you think?
Well, I mean, it...
Cold, uncompromising...
Wait.
Clean... I don't know.
I don't remember. That's the snow.
Oh.
Never mind.
All
What?
right.
No. Don't break underneath me. Thank you very much. All right, that could
So
have been a
are we
problem.
at the last area, or we're
Pretty
almost
sure,
at the end?
yeah, this is the final castle,
So
I think.
I ruined the last episode, basically.
I tend to do that sometimes. I don't know why, but...
Well, I am curious to see her in her next game, but I really don't want the awesome samurai guy to go.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna die.
No.
She has his sword!
Maybe he gave it to her so he could retire in the mountains.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that one.
I've always wanted to retire at the mountains and live at high altitudes. That's where I see myself in 5 years.
Oh my gosh. What in the world? Alright, can OP Alfred take this fool out? Because Miriam is in big trouble.
Miriam! Oh!
Yes!
Oh.
Worth it.
Alfred!
Ow! Alright, now we gotta be careful with Alfred. So just cheese this fool. Look at this. That's for days! Oh, man. Yes!
Whoa! Wait, is this the final? Oh, he's still here.
Oh, he wasn't done yet.
I really like this guy's cape, and the fact that his cape is the same color as like his little bat wings.
What in the world? How are you supposed to avoid him? I don't understand. I mean, it's interesting. It's a different take on, you know, when you defeat a monster. I mean, these guys, they try to take you with them. As soon as you get that last hit in, they're like, all right, you know what? Skip this. We're just going to take you down. So, I mean, I don't remember that from... I remember Symphony of the Night bosses and Portrait of Ruin bosses being, like, incredibly painful to defeat.
Yeah.
But I don't remember them, like, trying to go all kamikaze at you at the end of a fight.
I'm kind of wondering where all... I mean, I know this isn't, quote, Castlevania, but it is, but it's not. But,
Well, we are in a castle now, I mean...
Yeah. Oh,
Falling
yay,
chandeliers, zombies.
I was
mean,
kind of wondering, like, where all the flying eyeballs with flames are. But I guess, yeah,
they wouldn't be
it's
in
not-
this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. What I don't like about this level already is look at all that. I don't like
I
that.
remember Castlevania games being brutal, but
They've always been brutal. Aegis games are always brutal too. You try right now, boot up Castlevania Symphony. Oh,
Ooh, that looks
she dead?
creepy. I don't even
Yep,
know
she's
what that
dead.
was that came after you.
like a thing of
Like a-
locusts.
Like, yeah, swarm.
Swarm of death. Oh man, that was painful.
But it's all red.
If you were to boot up right now, Symphony of the Night, I guarantee you would die on the first boss.
Luke, I don't even think I could get past one level.
I might die on the first boss
think I
because
could get
it's
past
hard.
the level.
I mean, Iga, he did not make games that were. Oh no. But I was.
Where were you supposed to go there? Oh, down the stairs quickly?
What's the point of going down the stairs? I mean, if the.
That's a cool angel statue there.
I think that represents like something evil. I mean, remember Dracula had like a lot of like Christian things like in his thing because his wife was a believer, and
Oh,
then his
wow.
wife was burned at the stake for being a supposed witch when she was a doctor.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's why he went, you know, crazy is because.
So that's why he went nuts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's why Dracula went nuts
I
because
heard-
he had a child with
I heard that. Oh yeah, there was that really cool anime.
No, we can't talk about that.
Oh, okay.
That is not kid friendly.
All right.
That's as far as I can say
I
about
heard
that.
that they're making a Dracula movie though, but
Nope, that's never gotten off the ground.
Oh, I thought they were
You'll see
making-
Thundercats in theaters long before you'll see Castlevania.
Oh, I thought they were making a Dracula movie that was trying to show that Dracula was a good guy or something. what I heard.
That has to do with the Vlad guy. That doesn't have to do with like the
Oh.
Dracula vampire myth stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, this is just... Come on, Iga, this is ridiculous, man. Oh, never mind, Alfred and his flame shield. Eat it! Swarm of locusts? You can't touch this! Except when my flame shield runs out of juice, then you can.
I thought in Romania he is considered a hero though.
I don't...
Like he saved Romania from being taken over by some other people.
It's possible, but I mean, I didn't really follow
Yeah,
that guy.
I don't mean me neither.
Alright, so this is the Alfred show now, starring Alfred, featuring Alfred. Just takes his time. Bam! Done. I'm not even surprised by Alfred's
This is hilarious.
overpoweredness now. It's not even...
That's a pretty cool looking griffin / chimera thing.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Fun times.
So they're already saying that this game has multiple endings based on what you do in it. Like, you can take out your allies and play the game solo with just Zangetsu. Dang it.
I love how every stage you go to has a different color, like, scheme. And I'm sorry you died.
No, it's fine. That's fine.
I mean, it's not just like, see that you enter this room and it's like white on like gray and blue.
Go. Don't stop.
Oh, the
Don't
flying
stop
eyeballs.
believing. No.
Oh, they brought the eyeballs back.
No, they're more like armor heads. But I mean, you know what they're referencing the Medusa heads from Castlevania.
Yeah.
I don't know why they have love for Medusa heads. They're not fun. Oh, come on.
Wow, I just don't know. I would say
Turn into a bat?
No, I would say give the controller to me, but it would not work.
I think it'd be the same result, personally.
Oh no, it would be. I would die within 2 seconds.
Run!
I would
Go!
die. I would die so much faster than you. It's not even funny.
Go down the stairs!
Go down the stairs! Oh
Go.
my gosh.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scream.
No, that's fine. Alright, so who's left? Miriam and that guy. What the heck? Okay, now the
Kinda
monsters are
weird.
starting to get, like, freaky.
Gargoyle.
They kind of look like rejects from the Ghostbusters toy line from the 80s. Like, they had all kinds of weird ghost and goblin creatures in the real Ghostbuster show. Oh, no. That's right, Alfred's gone, so we have to do this the hard way. Ah! Not cool. Alfred had a purpose. His OP-ness is gone.
Stained glass window. It's pretty.
Well, yeah, they have stained glass stuff in their blood. See, this is what makes them different than vampires, is they're, like, underworld creatures that have, like, this weird stuff inside of them or something. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man!
Reminds me of Kamen Rider Kiva.
No!
Oh.
Oh. Haha! We're not dead! So then we'll just go back up and everything will be...
Again. Oh,
Okay.
he's waiting for you to come up so he can take you out again.
There's no... How are we supposed to get the platforms to come back?
You can't. You're gonna have to shut off the game.
No, I'm not gonna do that. We'll probably have to die. Dang it.
This is why I don't
This
like
is
some
depressing.
old games.
This
like,
is depressing
I know
now.
this isn't old.
It should spawn back. Come on. Games today is supposed to...
So you have to kill yourself.
She's floating in the air. That's classic retro fail.
Yep.
All right, so what did we learn from this? We have to go quick. So let's go.
You be a bat. Be a bat.
Wait. Any more bread ideas?
No. Be a bat again.
Run!
Luke, there's no way you can out.
I'm not running this. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing this.
Oh my gosh!
Run!
My heart is in my throat.
Run!
Ah!
Oh my gosh! This
Oh my gosh!
is nuts! Oh, thank God.
How did you do that?
Sheer will.
Was your heart
Mostly
pumping
sheer,
as
yeah,
much as
actually it
mine?
was. I heard it in my ears. It was going like boom, boom, boom.
My
boom,
heart
boom,
was
boom,
pumping.
boom.
I wasn't even playing.
I mean, it still looks cool. You know? And this is definitely, I mean, this is more mixture of 16-bit and 8-bit, but it looks fantastic. I mean, I would love to see a full-blown 32-bit indie game, but it's a lot easier for developers to do the classic 8-bit style and add, like, some subtle nuances from the new ways of doing games, like Shovel Knight and stuff like that. Because, remember when we were talking to our friends over at Yacht Club, we were saying, well, when are you guys gonna do your sequel that's like Super Nintendo graphics? And he's like, whoa, that would be way more expensive than NES style.
Oh, really? Oh, it
Yeah.
actually costs less to do NES style?
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought it was the same.
If you and I ever had a video game made about
we would
us,
do it like this.
it would probably be NES style, yeah.
That would be awesome.
I'd be down for
I
that.
like the NES style. It's my fave. You know what would make this game even scarier, Luke? If we added gnomes into it.
No. I'm not a fan.
They could, like, come at you and kick your knees.
As a tall guy, that's terrifying.
Maybe, like, bite your toes or something.
Okay, let's stop there. Thank you very much. Wait, is this the final boss now? It looks like, usually when you get to a final boss, like in Castlevania, there'll be like a place where you can replenish your health, get some sub-weapons. I think this is it.
Well, I don't think that's a stained glass. Wait, it is. What?
It was!
Oh my gosh, she came out of the stained glass?
That's a she.
What? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh my gosh.
She looks nasty.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go, Alucard wannabe.
It's not the most beautiful evening gown she's wearing.
Doesn't even look like an evening
Looks like
gown.
she's wearing a costume, though.
I was gonna say she kind of looks like she's wearing like sporty clothing with like this really weird like shawl. Oh wow, that's it? That was it?
That was the boss?
Oh, we rocked it. Game over.
Are you serious?
Nah, these things usually have two forms.
That was really cool.
I remember jumping up and down as a kid when I thought I beat Dracula in Castlevania 1, and then he had like another form, and I was like, what is this?
Well, your character's in a different position.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Sprite change! Ah, nuts.
whoa!
Alright, now we're in big trouble.
Crazy.
Yep, now we're doomed. Now we're doomed, we're doomed!
Get Alfred to take her out with one hit.
Alfred is dead. They're all gone.
Oh.
Oh man. This is not my day. What? What are you doing? What are those? What are those? Those are spears! Why are you throwing spears at me? It hurts.
How are you supposed to dodge that?
I don't know.
Oh,
How am I
you're
supposed to dodge that?
Get off on one of those platforms, I think.
Alright, I'm gonna say that she's really hard. Yep, that's what I don't even know how to hit her.
Looks like she has some kind of like leopard
Oh,
like
dang
pelts around her waist or something.
I don't know, maybe it used to be a house cat, I don't know. She's evil, what more do you want from me? Alright, here we go.
She destroyed her house cat. That's really cool.
That's very cruel. Let's go, Zan!
Fluffy.
Alright, so we have the whole band back together.
Okay.
Let's go with the main girl from the next game. Which,
So,
I mean,
what
regardless
is-
of the game's rating, like the new one, I am gonna play it. It might not be on this channel, but I will be doing Bloodstained, the sequel to this.
What is the next game gonna be? Like, I don't understand.
It's her. It's 3D. It's a 3D, like, 2.5D side-scrolling game like Donkey Kong, Tropical Freeze, or Rayman Origins, that type of stuff, but it's Castlevania. So, I mean, it's kind of like that 3D Castlevania game that was on the 3DS like 4 years ago, but better.
Cool.
We played it at New York Comic Con. You were like, "Oh, this girl, she has like kung fu moves and
Oh,
a spear."
yeah,
and,
yeah, I remember.
That's Miriam.
Yeah, it had
yeah.
it had pretty good graphics.
Yeah, well, I mean, for an indie game, definitely, yeah. I mean, technically, it's not an indie game. I mean, it's a Kickstarter game. Kickstarter is where people get involved, kind of like Patreon, and they donate towards something that they want, and then they become patrons of that game, and boom. It's not really an indie company at that point. It's a Kickstarter thing.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it ups the bar.
I remember people playing that game, but I remember more is everybody like basically swooning over Iga being there.
Oh, it was amazing that Iga was there.
They
He
were-
took a picture with us and all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, everyone was in line to try to talk to him.
Johnny, who I finally met in person, I'd been talking to him for years, like on Skype and social media and stuff like that. On his Twitter, to this day, he still has that picture of him meeting Iga. Like, it's like a crowning achievement for him, because he's just as big of a Castlevania fan as we are.
Yeah.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna try something different.
He looked really excited to see
I think that hurts her, that yellow orb, so we're just gonna cheese the crap out of her with this bat ability and call it a day. I don't know if this is how people beat her, but this is how we're gonna defeat her, because we've got tons of sub-weapon energy left, so we're just cheesing it. We're Alfreding this! Except not as Alfred. That's what's happening. That's what's up, game! That's what's up! Oh, so... Okay, that's why having a whip is good.
I'm guessing you actually could do damage as a little vampire bat.
Yeah, you could, because, I mean, they have rabies and stuff.
Oh no, they actually...
What in the world?!
Vampire bats actually do, like, I don't want to talk
Did you
about
see?
it.
She threw the moon at us! She controls the moon! That's what that, like, weird tiara thing she has right there.
yeah, so she literally made the moon move.
Awesome!
Well, if you're a fruit bat, then you can't really hurt other people, like, very much. But, yeah, like, vampire bats bite.
Eat it! I want to bite your golden circle moonness! Oh, yes! Final boss defeated as a freaking bat!
Yay!
That was awesome.
Good job, little Fluffy the bat.
Is there a third form now?
I hope not.
That's weird. Told ya.
What?
He's gonna die. Zangetsu was astonished by his own actions. For what reason did he do this? He existed to slay demons and take revenge, but long-lost emotions had been rekindled. However, for the time that had passed, his consciousness faded and, yep,
What?
he sacrificed himself.
Zangetsu.
I did see that coming. I said it. I said it was gonna happen.
Such a cool castle in the background.
I called it. I told you. And so, in order to stop the new Dark Emperor, Zangetsu's allies plunged into battle again. They may have to end their ally's life, but can they still save his soul?
Dun dun dun. Yeah.
Uh,
Why would they not be able to save his soul?
I don't know. I mean, they're demons. Do you
They
want
are?
demons to try to save your soul? I'd leave that up to the angels and the heavenly beings. To be continued.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So is that for the next game? That Zangetsu is a bad guy now? Ah, whatever, we beat it. Hey!
Good job, K-Wing! Awesome! I enjoyed watching you play that. That was amazing. So, Zangetsu turned into like a demon creature?
He basically became like Dracula, I think, because that one chick from the stained glass had to be like some lady before that turned into like a demon lord.
So he sacrificed his life and his soul?
I guess that's how it works.
So they have to save his soul in the next game.
I guess. I don't know.
I hope they can do that. I don't want him to be...
Well, we know that the next game is about Miriam, but I'm just really happy that we beat it. I mean, that game was actually kind of hard. But it brought back, like, so many happy memories from, like, my time playing the Castlevania franchise when I was little.
It feels like this game... Well, I know it's on the Switch and it's a little...
No, it's on PlayStation,
Oh.
Xbox, and Steam.
I was gonna say, this game looked like the old Castlevania, but even with a little bit more detail, like, than an NES game. Obviously, because it's not an NES, but...
No, it's NES style, but there's a lot of new indie techniques into this game and the visuals and stuff that was not possible on the NES.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to... Yeah.
Those sprites are way too detailed for the NES. They'd look a lot muddier and pixelated, and the spells wouldn't look as refined.
Yeah, there's Alfred.
There's OP Alfred showing what's up. Wow, a lot of people worked on this game. That's surprising.
Little fairies there.
So Iga was the producer of this and the supervisor, but I'm pretty sure that Inti Creates made this.
Yep.
Production original works. Inti Creates. Yeah!
Hey, good job.
Well done, guys.
Yeah.
You continue to surprise me. Thank you for playing.
Thank you, Inti Creates.
Thank you. That was amazing. And thank you again for the code. Nightmare mode unlocked. What? No. Nope. I'd say another Let's Play is complete! Thanks for watching, guys and gals. We had a lot of fun. Thanks for watching Bloodstained, and check this game out. It is the spiritual successor to Castlevania. It's amazing. I love it. But anyway, guys and gals, God bless and happy gaming. Check out Incredibles later today, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
See ya!